Jesus has impacted my life in the sense that I feel much more at peace with myself. If Jesus can love me and God can love me, why can't I love myself? I've found a lot of forgiveness. I found a lot of comfort in the fact that Jesus and God are there for me. I first heard about the meeting place from a co-worker of mine. It was an Easter long weekend coming up, and I shared with her at work that I was kind of leery about the weekend because it was a long time off and I wasn't around family and everybody I knew was off doing family stuff, and I just felt really, really lonely. And she invited me to come to the meeting place. The thing I love about the meeting place is that it's kind of dark and you can be emotional, and I tend to get quite emotional, particularly when I first started coming. And my favorite meeting place moment was at the end of a service. That I like to sit and listen to the music at the end, and I was just bawling my eyes out. And everyone else had left, and one of the members of Alpha, who was actually one of the greeters at the time, one of the ushers, he saw me up there, and he came up and talked to me, gave me a big hug and stuff, and I think that was my favorite moment. My favorite book is Anne of Green Gables. Well, Anne was a feisty little redhead, and when I was younger, my hair was redder. It was more of a strawberry blonde red thing. But Anne was so courageous, and she was feisty, and she had a joy of life, or a joy of going out and trying new things and being adventuresome, and I think I probably wish I could have been more like that. My favorite memory as a kid is one day our family likes to go for drives, and we had this little Datsun that the three of us kids are in the back and Mom and Dad are up front. We were going through this country drive up by Horsefly, likely somewhere. And I don't know how old I was. I don't know, maybe about 8, 9, maybe even 10. But we were driving through the trees, and it was in the fall time, and all the trees had all the yellow leaves and stuff on them, and it got windy all of a sudden, so it was like a big storm, a big rain or a leaf storm. You had all these golden leaves flying everywhere, and I just remember that, and I just love that. What I've been learning about God, that God is always there for me. Yeah, even though you can't really see it or you don't know it at the time, just to know that God is always there, and He's gonna look after me. And I think that even in my past, when I wasn't a Christian or a Christ follower, I think He was always there, and I just didn't know it. What's most important for me about being a Christian is really the sense of community, I think, the sense of belonging. Obviously, that Jesus Christ is my Savior, and I mean, that's all there important, and that's huge. But for me, a big part of it is having a sense of connection with fellow believers, and just having a feeling that I can call on these other people. I'm not alone just in the fact that God is with me, but I am not alone because my Christian community is there with me as well, friends and people that I've met through the meeting place and through Alpha. My name is Doris, and I love my church.